Hello farmers. Today we are excited to be in a dryland crop of soybean established at New Valley Farm in Mazowe, Mashonaland Central Province in Zimbabwe. We want to talk briefly about the importance of the weed spectrum, where we are seeing that in this particular field, some of the problematic weeds that we have the nutsedge. So you really need to check whether or not it's the yellow nutsedge or purple nutsedge so that you apply the correct product. We are also seeing that we have shamba grass. So shamba grass is also quite problematic because it grows very dense and it spreads its root system significantly, making the crop difficult to manage and also the weed difficult to manage as well. So outside of the shamba grass that we are also seeing, we have broadleaf weeds in some blocks. So it's very important for a farmer, particularly planning for the next season, to think about pre-emergent herbicide application guided by the weed spectrum so that you give your crop a good head start and then come in a bit later with post-emergent application, keeping and bearing in mind the size of the weed, the stage of growth, where the seedling stage is the optimum stage of control. We also want to encourage regular scouting for insect pests even at this time because they can come in earlier. With that said, we want to hear now from Mr. Dube, who is approaching at this time, about New Valley Farm and their enterprise. Mr. Dube, how are you, sir?
I'm very fine. Tete Wende, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm very excited to be here.
Yes.
Please share with us about New Valley Farm.
Okay, New Valley Farm, we're a commercial farm. We are into diversified farming. We do livestock production, we do crop production. On our livestock production, we do fish production, pig production, poultry production, as well as bee production. As well as crop production, we do different types of greens. Any types of greens, we grow them here. As well for our food crops, we do sugar beans, soya beans, sorghum, and maize. And here where we are in the soybean field. It was under dry land, and the rainfalls that we're receiving were very erratic. So as you can see, we have managed the crop. As you can see that it is blooming, it is growing very well, even despite the harsh conditions.
Indeed.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That also speaks to the level of detail and attention to detail that you have, because under those dryland conditions, I'm sure you adjusted even the planting depth and also came in with the pre-emergent herbicide when you got the moisture to activate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Dube, for that. Mr. Macherera, who is the agronomist for Mashonaland Central Province and part of Mashonaland West, please share with us a few nuggets that our farmers should be tasked with at this time, particularly also just highlighting briefly the varieties in your basket.
Okay, thank you, Tete Wendy. At Sitco, we also have the SC Spike and SC Safari and SC Status. But for this moment in time, we are pleased to announce that our environmental conditions have improved. So the canopy of our crop will very soon be so large. We are encouraging farmers to guard against the effects of rust. So we are saying when the temperatures are high and with a humidity of 75 to 80%, it only takes 6 to 12 hours for fungal spores to germinate. So we are urging farmers to stock fungicides. They might spray for preventative or for control, and also scout for semi-lupus.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Macherera. And on that note, as we conclude, you need to also scout and also check on the visual appearance of the crop, whereby indeed rhizobium was used. But because of the extended dry spell that we had, that rhizobium might have been affected. So if your crop doesn't look healthy, you might need to come in with a little bit of ammonium nitrate or foliar fertilizer to boost the crop and give it the vigor in preparation for flowering. Farming is a business, and Sitco, we say, it starts with the right seeds.